have a very relaxed webinar, and I look forward to answering your questions after presentation. So please hold on to your questions, and after I present, I will do my absolutely best to answer all of your questions. Let's start, shall we? Let me just get one more thing prepared, and I'm ready for the webinar. Hello, traders. It is my joy and pleasure being here with you. This is Alla Peters, Fibonacci Trading Institute. In this webinar, we'll be sharing how you can trade institutional reversals on all instruments with the Alpha Fibonacci system. But first, I would like to remind you, please remember that every single thing you will see in this webinar on every single instrument will be to empower you, to educate you about trading markets. None of this constitutes a financial advice. All of the contents of the software of the course to teach and educate you. There is no guarantees involved of any kind. Trading futures, stocks, forex, options, all markets involve substantial risks. Never trade with risk you cannot afford. And remember, all testimonials you see from students all over the world will not guarantee anyone else's performance. So when you come to Fibonacci Trading Institute website, you see faces from all over the world. Alpha Fibonacci system is a proprietary system traded on Wall Street by top institutions and in 50+ countries since 2011 on futures, stocks, forex, ETFs, bitcoins, mutual funds, options. System based on institutional reversals, system based on institutional trends and power, with a software for Ninja 8 or any platform. What is so different about Fibonacci Trading Institute? Our incredible community of successful traders. You can listen to podcasts, you can see students' journeys. If you click on students' performance, instantly you see thousands and thousands of emails I received from traders who trading system globally, from traders who share how trading institutional reversals is possible on any instrument by traders of any levels, from beginners to hedge fund managers. And that's what you will see in this webinar: simplicity and power of institutional reversal system. We will go over Alpha Fibonacci trading system in today's markets and in the markets for the last 5 years. We will discuss institutional reversals, institutional trend inceptions, and the most important points you should be trading. We will go over multiple examples from day to position trading and how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade institutional reversals on all instruments and how you can trade institutional reversals. Briefly about myself, I hold multiple degrees. I have a very large family. By the time I turned 50 recently, I have 2 grandchildren. I have very successful children. I have very successful traders. My degrees vary from medical to music, to education, to real estate, to design, to finance. In 2004, I was introduced to Fibonacci. I became fascinated. I made first million by the time I turned 30. 2008, I developed my first strategy. I did not know how can I share with the world the strategy. I chose not to work for financial institution. 2011, I founded Fibonacci Trading Institute, Fibonacci Trading YouTube channel, and Fibonacci Trading podcast channel. Since 2011, I mentor traders from Wall Street, traders, institutions to beginner traders. Tomorrow I mentor 11-year-old girl how to trade Alpha Fibonacci system, daughter of my longtime student. I use Alpha Fibonacci system on my own positions. I present at hedge fund events. I write and speak and teach daily. This is community of traders. You're looking at beginner traders. You're looking at stock traders. You're looking at option traders. You're looking at hedge fund managers. You're looking at trader who put his daughter through Harvard trading Alpha Fibonacci system. It is a proprietary multi-market scanner system. It's running right now in front of me on Dow. This is a scanner for Ninja 8. This is how simple system is. Take a look. It's in front of you on S&P. There is no software of any kind. Key support levels are present. Your only option to buy. There is a very big difference between day trading support versus institutional buy zone. There are no indicators here, none are present. S&P rallying exactly the same as Dow, all playing out in live markets, all based on institutional reversals and buy points. You can trade the system on MT4, Thinkorswim, TradeStation, Sierra charts. With software for Ninja 8 is the most popular option. The core of the system is the institutional trend reversal and institutional trend inception system. So let's take a look on the system in the live markets now. And going back 14 months, shall we? Because this is S&P mini future right now. That summarizes 5,000 plus stocks, correct? This is a vertical bullish rally during the worst economic and health crisis. But this is where sell-off had started from, correct? So let's take a look on the institutional chart and how Alpha Fibonacci system identified this sell-off many months in advance. Here's the institutional rally in a progress, 2019. Many months in advance, you know, where institutional reversal zone will be. 6 months later, S&P reaches institutional reversal zone. Strategic Alpha Fibonacci trader identifies critical sell-off points. S&P crushes viciously. A month later, what do you see at the bottom? 2200 level. You know this many months in advance. So when the news blaring, negativity, panic, there is no good news on March 23rd, is there? With ultimate precision, strategic Alpha Fibonacci trader identifies 2200 as a key level months in advance. March 23rd, this level is reached. Institutions start buying everything. 95% of the stocks rallying with vengeance, correct? Bullish rally picking up this steam. There is still no good news, is there? Many months in advance, you also know where institutional reversal zone will be. But 2020, market not selling off. It reaches reversal zone, but market not in free fall. Key support, institutional 2900 level respected. Vicious buying remains constantly. This is a chart where multi-million and multi-billion-dollar position is held. Key support remains respected. when you're trading your micro or macro account, this is the most important chart you trade. Right now, we're in the worst market conditions, but this is key institutional support. The biggest vertical rally in 40 plus years during the worst economic crisis is a stunning reminder of the power of the alpha Fibonacci institutional reversal zone. Here's S&P right now in the live markets. This is a chart that strategic intelligent traders starts with each and every morning. This is a chart that institutions trade. But there is nothing easy about overextended bullish rally. You can manage this when institutions holding longs and adding to their longs so close to historical high, everything else will be easy. This is a chart that's absolutely critical to day trading or long-term trading success. Because if you understand in advance where institutional buy points are, if you understand in advance where institutional reversals are, where institutional entries are, you trade with them, not against them. Utilizing this. This is a trading range when it comes to day trading. A whole lot of this. Very narrow, very choppy. But every single time price comes to institutional support, there is no institutional shorts. Institutions keep holding and adding to their longs. And that plays out on every single chart. And that's a very dangerous market. Again, it can last many, many months if institutions will keep holding their longs. This is how strategic trader trades, riding institutional train. We are at the most critical juncture. And if this will remain for months, day trader will be tested to the core with the power and the knowledge of alpha Fibonacci system. It is this simple. Bold green line means key support. Bold red line means institutional profit-taking zone. Choice is yours. Do you want to trade S&P? Do you want to trade oil, futures, stocks, forex, ETFs? Choice is yours. This is my morning with students. This morning I was teaching until 30 minutes ago. I live and breathe what I do on our podcast channel. You can listen to students. As you can see, students from all over the world sharing what and how they trade. From US, Canada, Middle East, Europe, every trader, different story. So this morning, Theo shares in Australia picked up nice 5 points on S&P. As he says, love this software. Absolutely nothing conservative about this market. Larry reports Russell 38.6. Jennifer's, you will see her husband brought her to the court, 21 points NQ. Jeff, first day in the course, seeing the genius of alpha Fibonacci system. As Joseph shares, the art of not trying too hard. Ednan, the best friend of Jennifer's husband. It's a family affair. Traders from all over the world bringing their children, their husbands, their brothers, their cousins, their fathers, their sons. Because with alpha Fibonacci system, trader knows in advance. Institutional reversals, institutional entry points. So do you remember the brick wall on S&P? Do you remember this red line? Is anyone surprised? This is simplicity. This is the power. We addressed 20 minutes ago. This is your trading range, correct? This is retail. Very narrow trading range. You never enter into the bold red line. Bold red line means brick wall. At bold red line, your only option to short from with the alpha Fibonacci rules. And that's what traders trade. And that's what traders share on any instrument. So if you know in advance institutional reversals, institutional entry points, what would your trading be like? You would spend very little time in front of the screen. With the power of the software, you set up the alerts and you come to your charts when alerts are on. That's it. This is what traders share. How many hours per week do they trade? Jason, trading metals, 4 to 6 hours per week. Jennifer, trading NASDAQ, 1 hour a day. Larry, maximum hour and a half per day. Theo, 5 to 6 hours per day. This is this morning. This is what traders share. Alpha Fibonacci trading system guides trader to trade markets only with institutions. A strategic alpha Fibonacci chess. There is no other option. There is no other way to trade. You're simply riding Goldman, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley train. So let's take a look on a couple of stocks, shall we? Here's Apple with the Alpha Fibonacci system since 2015. The bold pink line identifies critical Alpha Fibonacci support. Apple sold off during the worst earnings in 13 years, 2015. News is blaring, earnings are terrible, earnings disaster. I presented the hedge fund convention and I share this is key alpha Fibonacci support. If this support remains intact, Apple will head drastically higher. Despite worst earnings in 13 years, Apple reaches this resistance, doubles in value. After this, trader knows where Apple will head to next. When Apple reaches next level, it's clear. And when Apple comes to reversal zone, this is key support. What do you see at the bottom? 140 level. So if you know many months in advance where Apple will crash from and what identifies institutional sell-off, you're protecting your profit. And you're looking to buy the bottom on Apple again. And when Apple selling off from reversal zone again, you are not surprised. Correct? Here is Apple now with the Alpha Fibonacci system. This is ultimate bottom on Apple after split. This is key institutional support 2020. When bullish rally on Apple reached reversal zone, Apple sold off. Apple sitting again at key support. This is mid-range on Apple in bearish correction. Strategic investor knows how to manage Alpha Fibonacci system currently on Apple. And just to remind you, the bearish alert on S&P. How many points did S&P already crashed from? 12. Not the place to buy, remember? It is that simple. Do not overcomplicate trading. Pure price for entry and alpha Fibonacci for exits. Institutional reversal points on Apple and S&P mini futures for the last 5 years and currently in this market. So if I bring up to your attention very important chart on S&P mini futures, this is the best place in the markets by far where institutions stepped in from. This morning we discussed prices mid-range. It's brutal. Do you remember mid-range on Apple? If I convert this chart to 5, this is the power of the system. There is nothing good happening here. Pullback expected. It's a brick resistance. If I convert this chart to 15, this is alpha Fibonacci system by institutional entry points with the alpha Fibonacci rule-based system. Do you remember Apple? It's identical price action. If you can trade one, you can trade any instrument you choose. And if S&P will collapse again to this level, intelligent trader would obey the rules and will take position entries with institutions and not against them. So here's the reason I live and breathe what I do. Richard is my friend for life. On our podcast channel, you can listen to students' journeys. As you can see, Richard joined the course in the months of October, November 9th. He started trading demo account with Market Replay. He doubled his demo in a month. He started trading live on December 7th with very small account, $3,600. On January 22nd, it was 11,500. And since Richard graduated the course, I sent him an email to ask how he is. He reported 18,423 since December 7th, $3,600 account. As Richard shares, producing this kind of income, making at least $6,700.50 per week is at least 4 times of what he was making a week while working as a therapist. That's it. Stories like this from all over the world. If you are serious about trading, I look forward to sharing your journey. A system simple and pure, it consists only of 2 components, pure price and proprietary alpha Fibonacci retracement. You will never, ever need anything else. With the alpha Fibonacci system, you can trade any instrument with institutional reversals from 1, 5, 15-minute S&P, Nasdaq, Dow futures to Bitcoin, Euro, Pound, Apple, anything you choose in any and every market. Let's take a look on oil. What do you think? One of the most volatile instruments on the planet had the most phenomenal opportunities. Here's oil sell-off. Do you remember this? 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. Do you remember 110 on oil? Look at this. This is S&P mini futures playing out right now in the live markets. Identical alpha Fibonacci level on any chart you choose to trade. So when oil sells off, strategic trader knows many months in advance where institutional bottom will be, 30 level. So when oil starts rallying from institutional reversal zone, you have opportunity to buy at ultimate low. And you know many months in advance where oil heading to. It's a reversal zone 77 level. expect institutional reversal. You are focusing on oil stocks. So when oil starts selling off, this is key support. Do you remember this level on S&P this morning, do you? Identical strategies on all instruments. So when oil in sell-off, it's vicious, it's brutal. 55 is out, oil in free fall. My incredible students in Saudi Arabia in panic. However, when traders who invest in oil stocks know where the ultimate bottom will be, 2020 is a complete shock. Alpha Fibonacci system showing that oil heading to 0 and below. We've never seen anything like it. But in one class, you see that with the system, you knew this 2 years in advance. You have opportunity to buy ultimate low. I am holding multiple oil stocks now. That's the power of the system. So when oil starts rallying from here, you are not surprised. You're looking at it. With the Alpha Fibonacci system, you know institutional reversal points months and years in advance. On day trading chart, days and hours in advance. Bullish rally on oil right now, off to the races. Hedge fund managers I work with are very, very happy. What is the problem on oil right now? Alpha Fibonacci resistance. It's a brick wall. Do you remember where S&P is selling off right now? It's identical thing. It's identical level. It's identical meaning on any chart in front of you, on any stock, on anything you choose to trade. It's black and white, traders. Price action remains everywhere, is exactly the same. The only different risk management and trade hold time. Oil reached Alpha Fibonacci resistance. Intelligent strategic trader knows what to do with his and her position. Speculative entries are never, ever, ever an option. And that's oil future for the last 5 years to today's markets. So if you're interested in trading ultimate reversal points on any instrument you choose to trade, you will spend very little time trading. You will not spend endless hours in front of the screen. You will trade with confidence, with institutional traders at key trend inception and trend reversal levels. This is what Carlton does. Carlton is healthcare executive, had been trying for many, many years. Carlton brought his best friend, Joseph, to the course. As Carlton shares in the months of September, as you can listen to his podcast, he's trading for hedge fund. He's no longer a little retail trader. And when on Merry Christmas Day, I received his text, this is the reason I live and breathe what I do. Father of 2, enjoying trading for the first time in his life. And that's the power of institutional reversals system. Carlton, Jennifer, Emmanuel, every single trader you see, including me, obeying these key rules. Strategizing every single day as institutional traders do. You must identify institutional trading range. You must identify institutional trend reversals prior to ever placing a trade. You are not looking at 1 minute chart. You are not looking at 5 minute chart. You're looking at the chart institutional traders trade only after you have done that. You can look on your day trading chart. So here's S&P continues its sell-off. We're at institutional reversal zone. Remember that? Do you remember the alert the scanner had given on S&P? So please pay attention as I will continue reminding you. This is a simplicity. This is a power. When I mentor an 11-year-old girl tomorrow, she understands that there is no indicators. You will never need them. Never, ever, ever. You need to pay attention to pure price and alpha Fibonacci levels. You need to think as Goldman and JP Morgan trader whom I mentor does. And if you do, the skies are the limit. Because if institutions will keep holding their longs, these dangerous markets can last months and years. And when that plays out, you need to be extremely careful. And that's the most important chart, the most important thinking you can ever apply. So if you're trading with institutional trends and volume and power, you're trading with confidence. And that's what traders do all over the world. These traders share stocks, options, forex, any instrument you choose to trade. View the emails I receive every single day. Thousands and thousands and thousands of emails. Traders simply obey the rules. And that's community of our traders. You can become one of these traders. Traders simply trading this. Precise entry, stop and target with rules, with institutional trends, with institutional buy and sell levels. There is no speculation. There is nothing random, everything precise. But if you decide to trade Amazon, it's not a problem. Here's Amazon for the last 5 years. Amazon stock mid-trend. Amazon frozen for many, many months. Many months in advance, you know where institutional reversal point will be. 2000 level. So how is it possible that Amazon comes out with spectacular earnings but selling off from 2000 level? Because the market is the alpha Fibonacci puzzle. Amazon sold off more than $700 per share. A year later, Amazon does this again. Selling off from 2000 level, another $400 per share, rallying from the bottom. And that's non-stop. Amazon. 3 times sell-off from institutional alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. And that remains the key, and that remains the core of the system. So if you identify all of these levels in advance, you are extremely well prepared. You are trading with confidence. So I just wanted to confirm that you can hear me. Hello, hello. Can you hear me, please? Just to confirm, everyone can hear me well? Okay, I'm going to continue speaking. I cannot see the comments and I cannot post the link.
Hey, Alla, if you move your cursor to the, I think it should be either at the top center of the screen or the bottom center,
Uh-huh.
a Zoom menu will come up, and
Mhm.
there's a more button in there, and then there's chat in there.
Oh, click on chat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it.
But yeah,
Okay.
a bunch of people responded that they can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just post the link because for a couple of seconds I could not see you. So let me just give you a couple of links and we will continue. So here's a story of our incredible traders. When Emmanuel introduces his beautiful wife Jennifer to the course, here's the family, Alpha Fibonacci Trading. As Jennifer shared since the month of March, how grateful she is for the system during crisis, as Jennifer keeps updating me on their performance, when both husband and wife during crisis doing so extremely well, while managing little babies at home, jobs and businesses. This is such a stunning example of what is possible if you make an effort. This is an email from Jennifer from a couple of days ago as she shared. The morning she was trading last Friday, 2 trades on NQ, 87 points in about 10 minutes. As she says, done by 8 o'clock in the morning. This is the latest update. So please listen to Emmanuel. Please listen what's possible when you make an effort with such positivity, with such incredible, brilliant couple. It is pure joy to see what's possible with our incredible traders. The second key step of the Alpha Fibonacci system is to obey the rules. There is no speculation here. Precise entry, precise stop, precise targets. Absolutely critical, crucial part of the system. You know where to enter, you know where to exit. You trade with institutions and never, ever against them. And this is what traders trade. As you can see, Andy sharing his 14-year-old son is trading Alpha Fibonacci system. Dominic, you can listen to Dominic's podcast. You can listen to all of these traders who share what and how they trade. Every trader, different account, every trader, different instrument. It is 100% traders' individual choice. Simple. It is not just husband who is bringing his wife. It is father who is bringing his son, 14-year-old boy. Dominic knows what he wants to do for a living at the age of 14 during crisis. And that's the power of our community. And that's what's possible if you obey the rules. The skies are the limit. Ken is another legend. View the movie, Ken posted on the website about his life, about his family, and what he had done during COVID crisis. Ken did not have any option to support his wife and family with 4 children. And as he keeps updating me and keeps emailing me, he was trading Bitcoin on his phone because he's a movie maker. When he's on location, he was trading on his phone, using Bitcoin, using options. And that's his latest email, 156 out of 156 trades. Listen to Ken, to whom crisis is opportunity. And that's another brilliant, powerful, positive human being who is trading this, except on weekly chart. This is Dow E-mini future, pure and simple. Exact same thing on Amazon, exact same thing on Bitcoin, on any instrument you would choose to trade. We already reviewed Apple. It's a key support level. You do not short into, you buy from this level. And that's the story of every trader. And that's can be you. We already reviewed oil as well. We have analyzed multiple instruments from S&P to Dow to Amazon to Apple to oil. And that's the power of trading range prior to trading based on institutional zone. Every single day your zone will vary. Market conditions will always change. If institutions holding positions, markets are challenging for many months. Understanding institutional reversal points, understanding institutional entry points, understanding institutional hold points is the most important part of your trading. Do not overcomplicate the markets. Do not chase indicators. This is the most important part of your trading. And that's how traders trade, no matter how difficult the trading range is. Every day will vary. Right now, we are in extremely challenging market conditions. By simply looking at this chart, you should know this is where we are. We're the historical high. Very few gems are present. And if institutions will keep holding their longs and not closing positions, you will be tested to the core. But when institutions will start closing positions, you must be ready, because what played out a year before was a very powerful reminder. You must think as Goldman trader does. You must think as BlackRock trader does. And only then you trade your mini, your macro, your micro account with them. There is no institutional sellers here. There are only holds. And that's a stunning reminder of the biggest vertical rally that still remains intact. But the trading range changed drastically because the trading range here was very different. Every single day you had 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 500 trades on NASDAQ. NASDAQ was flying. These were institutional buy points, key support levels. You are entering with them. This was the easy part here. This is where market starts becoming challenging, but institutions keep buying everything. Very mild profit taking on. There is nothing in common between trading here versus trading here and here. To remind you how the system identified all of this in advance. You can do this on any platform. You can do this on any chart. This is a reminder. S&P in January 2020, before sell-off. 2200 is the bottom. Institutional buy zone reached on March 23rd. No sellers here. You're trading with them, not against them. There is nothing in common between buying here on TradeStation, MT4 chart, interactive brokers, platforms I've never even heard of, students in Saudi Arabia trading the system, in Europe and London and Australia on so many different platforms, MetaStock, anything. Does it have Fibonacci retracement tool? Then you can easily trade this. Software for Ninja 8 came out in 2019. And that's institutional chart. Institutional support remains intact. Bullish rally at historical high. There is nothing easy about this market. But if you obey the rules, the skies are the limit. Look what's playing out on S&P right now. I left 2 of my pointers off. Do you remember this? This is your trading range. This is the only option. Nothing else is possible. Only this. And that's the power of the system. Can you obey this? If the answer is yes, you're already at least 50% ahead of everyone else. And that's the key, crucial rules. And that's what all of these traders obey. Pure price for entry and alpha Fibonacci for exit. If you want to trade gold, of course you can. Extremely volatile instrument. Let me show you where long-term gold is now. Gold selling off from alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Is everyone seeing that? Hedge fund manager in the course was buying gold at the bottom. Exited position here. I've been working with Joseph for the last 5 years. And that's what makes everything different. And that's what gives you confidence. Here's gold before sell-off. Clear on this? You're protecting your profits. You are not speculating. You know, institutional reversal zones far in advance. Gold continue selling off. How to manage position? You must obey the rules. There is no speculation here. None are present. Pure entry, pure stop, pure target, no matter what you trade. Here's one final instrument, it's pound. Pound sold off from alpha Fibonacci reversals on 2100 level. Many months, many years in advance, you know, this is a key support on pound. Students and friends in Britain in panic. What's happening when this support is out? Took pound 7 years to break through this level. So how does it make sense when pound reaches reversal zone and critical institutional buy points and Brexit is playing out, but pound is rallying? You knew this many months in advance. There is no surprise, all precise. It's a pure rally despite COVID crisis. Continues on. That's it. Do you want today or position trade? Choice is yours. Obey the rules and the skies are the limit. If you choose to utilize NinjaTrader 8 software with multi-market scanner, simply wait for your trades, scan hundreds of markets in seconds. Trade stress-free without need to stare at the chart. Scanner removes need to flip charts, chase markets, and place trades after the fact. So if you will choose this option with the software, it's a very powerful tool. With a single click, you can add anything you choose. Right-click, add the instrument. Do you want to add Dow, or do you want to add gold? Or do you want to add 10, 15, 20 instruments? Nothing is a problem. Choice is yours. And that's what loved by many traders. So the crucial step of the Alpha Fibonacci system is to trade with positive, powerful traders. Our community is spectacular, very powerful, very empowering, very inspiring. Traders supporting each other, traders inspiring each other, traders sharing stories of struggles, of pains, of victories. Listen to the podcast on our podcast channel. That's pretty much summarizes my presentation. So if you would like to join us, you can trade with or without software on any markets with consistency, confidence, precision, and clarity. Ninja 8 software comes with market scanners and trade recognition software. Currently, due to the crisis, we're offering savings up to $5,000 for 4 different packages. You're trading the system, traded by hedge fund managers, traded by JP Morgan traders. Choose from the option appropriate for you. For any platform with 3 months course, live group videos, modules, and trading room, only $29.77. For any platform with Ninja 8 software as well, $49.77. You can view videos 24/7. You can come to live classes. You can enjoy community of our traders. You can read modules 24/7. I show how to install the system. Software developer graduate of the course, Pat, will hold your hand in the process. When I work with you in private mentoring, I teach you the only trade you will ever need. I hold your hand in the process. I test and quiz you. And that's how you trade institutional reversals with the Alpha Fibonacci system. For all the other questions, please view students' performance. You will find someone just like you. Because if these traders can do it, so can you. It never gets old, I promise. Choice is yours what you want to trade. And if you listen to podcasts, you will hear even more. You will hear a story just like yours. Any questions for me, please click on Contact Us in the upper left corner and call or email me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you, traders, so much. If I ran out of time for questions, please call or email me. And when you come to the website and you see the pop-up that invites you to join the trading room, simply click and sign up. And you will receive invitation to the trading room for the following week. That's it. So I hope I answered your question, Daniel. Software runs for Ninja 8 on TradeStation. You're using Fibonacci retracement and Alpha Fibonacci rules. Any other questions, please do ask. So thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and pleasure being here with you. I look forward hearing from you. I look forward mentoring you.